going, Kia?
It's going good. How are you?
Now I gotta ask, how many of those bench warnings are you responsible for so far since you brought it up?
Probably all of them. I get pretty hype on the bench.
what What's that feeling like though? Whenever and you've been here for a couple of years now, you've seen teams start to progress, but whenever you all see it come together and everybody, 1 through 14, 15 are bought in. What's that feeling like as a student athlete whenever you can sense that everything's going your way right now?
It's honestly an amazing feeling. It's just good to see that we're all just coming together and we're just like all just the one goal is just to win. And I just feel like we just all, when you see the hypeness and the energy, it just shows that we all care for each other and that we just all, our one common thing is just to win and just want what's best for each other as well.
Was there a point in that fourth quarter when you made that run when Brianna made the couple back-to-back threes, Savannah made that three when they let it go? You were like, "That's good," and you maybe started cheering as the ball was in the air because you knew that you all had found that rhythm.
Yes, well, as soon as we saw them shot it, we all stood up on the bench. And then as soon as we went and seen it in, I remember slapping Coach Pop's hand real hard because my hand was so red after it. So it was just an amazing feeling. And I knew that once that everybody jumped up and we were all excited for him that it was going in because the confidence was there and the energy was in the air.
How big is that? How big is that bench in a game like that? Because you look and things didn't go well offensively for 3 quarters. I mean, y'all were struggling to find rhythm. It was sort of a scrappy contest, but it seemed like as soon as you all came out for the fourth quarter, I think Sav hit a bucket or two and finally got you all over that hump that y'all been trying to get over. And it seemed like the bench carried things throughout from there, just with the energy.
Yes, definitely. Energy definitely helps boost the team up a little bit. When I remember when CC made the three and everybody we crowded the court and they were like, "Get back, get back." It's just fun to see that because I know they know that we're cheering them on and it gets them hype and to knock down the shot.
What do you attribute all of this recent success? Because you were in most of the games that you didn't win, and what was the flip for you as far as now you're winning these games? Now you go into a fourth quarter knowing you can win.
Just confidence. I know that, when I know it's not going our way, we just always have to go out there and play hard. And that's one thing that I can say, like, our team does. We play really, really hard. We're hustling to those loose balls. We're doing all the things that people wouldn't do. So it's just, I feel like if when we're all coming together and we're all hustling and all having that energy, that's when our just confidence goes up.
And kind of going off of that, I mean, Coach was talking about just the chemistry that y'all have, on the court. Do you guys have that off the court as well, and does that kind of help?
Yes, definitely. We definitely have a chemistry off the court. Sometimes when we have our off days, we're like, "Oh my gosh, we missed you guys," because we just haven't seen them, and it's so good to be around with those girls because they're literally practically like my sisters. And we talk about everything, and we just always joke and laugh about the little things, and I just love it.
Yeah, you guys have seen how defense has helped you, especially important on the road, isn't it? In conference play, sometimes making shots aren't falling. You're in a strange gym. The defense travels, right? Isn't that what coaches always say?
Yes, definitely. Defense does travel. I think when your shots aren't going, you can always rely on your defense to get a stop because that stop might lead to that extra momentum that we need in order to produce on offense.
How tough is this defense to go against? I know, obviously, you're against it in practice too, but I mean, with people like yourself, with Aaliyah, CC, Sav is active with her hands, Lorelai working in the post. It seems like, one, the communication is really good, and two, there's a grit factor that I saw even back in the summer when y'all were just doing open gyms and things like that, that it's sort of a different level than what it has been in years past.
Yes, definitely. I feel like we're developed more trust within each other. As simply as just like knowing that, okay, if I practically get beat, I'll have somebody to step up for me. I think our help defense and we're so packed in the paint that it just looks like there's more of us out there when it's just 5 of us. So I think our defense has really been strong and has helped us throughout the season.
You mentioned the trust factor, and does that allow you to be a little bit more aggressive just because you know that the help side is going to be there and you trust that people are going to have your back if you do your first steal?
definitely. I know my teammates are going to always have my back. Even if I mess up, I know they're going to always be like, hey, it's okay. And I think that's what that trust comes in, because I feel like no matter what, we all have each other's back, and we just care to win, and we care for each other.
What's maybe, what's maybe a goal that you guys have for this season? I mean, obviously, you want to make it to the tournament, but is there anything else that you guys talk about?
I mean, we want to make it to the tournament, and we want to get that conference championship. That's our goal.
Anything else? All right.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.